that of a multinational corporation. The Supreme Court has ruled that money equals speech. The effect is this: people who have money can speak, and people who don't can't. That is a plutocracy.
Mic check!
Mic check!
If the witnesses here are ready to speak, let us now hear their testimony.
If the witnesses are here ready to speak, let us now hear their testimony.
This is open for you all to tell us why you're here today. Why are you here to protest the citizens?
Is there anyone here from labor?
I own a small business. I do solar, and it is not right that I pay taxes up as much as a third of my profit. Large companies pay zero in taxes, and yet large companies have more effect on the government than I do. Large companies are able to affect the debate. Large companies are able to affect the advertising for that debate, and large companies are able to affect the funding for the people running behind that debate, and they don't even have to be in this country to do it.
Others here prepared to testify on behalf of labor?
Yeah, looks...
99% are being silenced by the overwhelming wealth and power of the 1%. They've bought our Congress, they've bought our White House, they've bought our courts. They own us. Or they thought they owned us. They showed they thought they owned us again today in the Idaho State House. They can tell the 99%, hey, stay off public land. The Constitution, your right to assemble, it's no good there. It's no good there.
It has to be right here.
Our rights to speak and assemble are being constantly eroded. Constantly. In every little instance. From this fucking permit zone, permitted to speak. Permitted to assemble. What about my Constitution as a human fucking being? The corporations, they can give all the damn money in the world to the politicians all they want. We can't fucking talk over here. That is bullshit. Bullshit. And this federal government, our state government, our city government are complicit in allowing the corporate takeover of our fucking rights.
Come on!
That's my testimony.
Is anybody as passionate?
Children are being taught to be androids. They regurgitate information. They're trained to take jobs for money. They are not developing character. Money talks in the educational system just like everywhere else. The science, creativity competitions are all about how fast you can regurgitate information. It's not about thinking. It's not about being creative. It's not about problem solving. It's about the facts. And we know the facts are incorrect in our textbooks. It's the conqueror's facts that we learn.
Montana just recently, their Supreme Court ruled that the Citizens United case doesn't apply in Montana because
I see here in my notes that the prosecution might have someone to talk about the prosecution of the corporations from the bailouts, or the lack thereof.
Yes, the lack thereof. In 2008, we watched as the shenanigans of the credit default swaps and the derivatives drove the collapse of Lehman Brothers, completely drove the financial system into the crater it belonged in the first place. They never should have been doing what they were doing. And what did our government do under George W. Bush? while the American people screamed, "No!" He bailed them out. And so we thought maybe we would get some change in November of 2008. And President Obama came into office. And what did we get as the people screamed, "No!" He bailed them out. And he's continued to bail them out. And now they're doing the same thing in Europe. And they will continue to do this. In Greece, we have these people who did exactly what the European Union, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank, and the Federal Reserve of the United States wanted them to do. They borrowed, they consumed, and now, as they can no longer sustain what the banks imposed upon them, now the banks turn to Greece and they say, "You've been irresponsible, you lose your pensions, you lose your public sector jobs, you will work harder to pay this back to us." And that's what's coming to our shores soon. Make no mistake, nothing has changed since before 2008, and nothing will change so long as corporations are treated as people, so long as the government is bought by those corporations.
Why are there not more of us here?
Why are there not more of us here?
Why are there not more of us here? The people are too dumbed down, doped up, and distracted.
Please, the court!
Oh yeah, another season of American Idol. Got my new Nikes and my iPod, my iPhone. Yeah. Not only the apathy in the people, but the apathy in our own legislation. We have video footage of Representative McGeehan on her cell phone this morning, while people are giving heartfelt testimonies about why they're out in the fucking snow, sleeping in a tent. Of course, we're out there just roasting marshmallows, right? Why does nobody care? Too busy updating their Facebook. I ate a sandwich today. Wow.
Hearing no other testimony, prosecution.
Keep it going.
I want you not to give up hope that things can change, because slavery was the legal fiction that people were property. And corporate personhood is the legal fiction that property is people. And what did we do with slavery? We passed an amendment to the U.S. Constitution to abolish it. We can do it again.
We call for the resignation.
We call for the resignation
Of Justices Roberts.
of Justices Roberts,
Alito. Scalia. Thomas. And Kennedy. Who voted in favor of Citizens United.
who voted in favor of Citizens United.
We also demand that the court hear our case. The case of the people protesting across our nation today. And that the result be to revoke human rights for corporations. And recognize that money is not speech.
Who's right? All right. Who's right? All right. Who's right?
We need to
All right. Who's right? All right. Who's right? All right. Who's right? All right. Who's right? All right. All right. All right. All right.
Amen.